Mike Watkiss has been in the Gulf region all week, joins us tonight from Biloxi, Mississippi. Mike, every day since Katrina hit on Monday, it seems conditions have deteriorated, things have gotten worse. Have we reached a point where maybe there's a little hope we've turned the corner, things might be getting better soon?
A little sliver of hope, Patty, but for us, once again, another day of collecting the stories of sorrow and struggle here along America's Gulf Coast, another day of searching for the dead, and another day of fighting to survive.
We need help down here. We need a lot of help. President of the United States needs to help us.
Help may be on its way, but for a lot of folks at ground zero, it has not and cannot come fast enough.
People are definitely desperate right now. You know, everybody's lost so much stuff. It's tragic for everybody.
Oh man, it's depressing, man. It was depressing.
We just need food. I haven't eaten in so long, but I mean, I'm on the same boat as everybody else. No one's eating.
And today, a lot of people in that battered boat. The beleaguered city of Biloxi and the neighboring community of Gulfport, standing in long lines as some stores finally opening back up for business. But it's certainly not business as usual. At this Gulfport Kmart, local police backed up by National Guard MPs stationed at the front door to keep the peace.
Right now we're just maintaining security as much as we can for the people and trying to offer a safe haven for them.
How you doing?
Hot and ready to get this over with, ready to go home.
What do you need?
Water, juice, tissue, everything.
I don't know what to say. It leaves me speechless to see this disaster.
Are people looting? People are looting. Thank you, sir. Be safe. Meanwhile, in nearby areas, other law officers still guarding against looters. This strip mall all but carried away by opportunistic thieves in the wake of Hurricane Katrina.
Just over here, we had Edgewater Village. It was pretty well just cleaned out. I mean, there was nothing we could do because we were maintaining our property.
Others protecting their property with warning signs like this. And as the day wore on, other signs, positive signs, that more and more basic resources are finally making their way into this area. This load of water and ice coming up from Florida.
Carry that? Yeah, I got it. Are you sure I can help you? Fine, thank you.
People really need it, so that's why I'm just volunteering helping too. So
good for you.
We just try to get it out, man.
These were all people here to get stuff this morning, and instead of worrying about jumping in line and stuff, they were asking if they could help. So of course, you know.
Yeah, these young guys just are volunteering to pass it out here.
Oh yeah. So I mean, they were here to actually get ice and water for themselves, and in the process, you know, volunteered to help everybody else out.
You're back to us live here in Biloxi, Mississippi. Seeing a lot of that people, Patty, local people helping themselves, but this is really one of those stories where there seems to be a major league disconnect. We're hearing federal officials from the president on down saying they're doing everything they can, but here where the rubber meets the road, we're not seeing that. Most of the people on the ground here are not seeing that, and they're wondering, when is it going to arrive?
Everybody's talking about the same thing, Mike. Why logistically it's taking so long to get the basic necessities out there to the refugees, to the survivors. Mike, have you heard of a small city called Waveland, which I've read has been sort of a ground zero for Katrina? Basically, this town completely wiped off the map. Have you heard anything about it?
Absolutely, we've heard about it. And there's still areas that the media and a lot of the officials have not really gotten into in any significant way. And they're completely isolated, completely cut off. So, Patty, you know, the magnitude of this, it grows bigger and more dramatic every day. And there are still communities where they don't have a good grasp on what has gone on. Clearly, it's utter devastation. So the death toll, the price tag, they're going to continue to go up.
And Mike, we really want to know how you're doing, how you're surviving. When we talked to you last night, you were going to be spending the night with your photographer Nolan in the car. So what have you been doing since then?
You know, we are, it sounds a little trivial, and I hate to talk about ourselves in a time like this because any inconvenience that we're suffering, very frankly, Patty, is so trivial, so insignificant compared to what's going on to the men, women, and children in these communities. We slept in our car. We have very little water. We're rationing gas. I haven't had a good meal. I haven't shaved or bathed in about 3 days, so forgive me for my appearance, but we're trying to cover this story. We want the rest of the nation to know that these communities need everybody's help. This is a national problem. Folks in Arizona are very generous. They need to help at this time, and the federal government basically needs to get on the ball.
We just never thought we'd see something like this in the good old US of A, that's for sure. Thanks very much, Mike. You take care of yourself.